What's up, everybody? I was thinking, my homeboy posted something on Facebook. It's something about it was a Return of Kings article. Now, I like Return of Kings sometimes, but because I'm MGTOW, a lot of what Return of Kings has to say is very men's rightsy and bigoted. Super uber bigoted. And the fact that they fuck with Matt Forney is hilarious for one, but hey, do what you do. But sometimes they post some shit that's actually, all right, this makes sense. Because a lot of it just comes into women bashing. And a lot of it being MGTOW, already know. Like, I've taken a red pill, I know female nature. A lot of it just comes back to female nature. And they're talking about, well, black feminism, which to me was the greatest Jedi mind trick ever. Super. Here's why. Feminism wants is advocating for women to be seen as equals. Well, when second wave feminism came, second or third wave, whichever one you're going at, fourth wave is now, but it was started by white women who were oppressed by their men. They wanted to be seen equal to their men. Black women were always seen equal to black men because we were seen, like, those fire hoses hit us and them. Like, they were like, oh, wait, we're not going to shoot the fire hoses and have the dogs attack the women because that would be silly. No, they attacked us both. And there's even women leadership in the Black Panther Party. And the civil rights. We wanted them to be that. We put them there. We championed for black women to be leaders, especially in the communities, because a lot of our men were going to jail, so they had to pick up the slack. They had to fill voids left, which was fine. Now, what feminism has done for black women is just super empowered them. And the thing is that made it super empowering for them is that it made it profitable for them to not have men in the home. Like, oh, if you're not married, like, we'll give you these food stamps and these tax breaks and this housing, but you can't have, like, we're only going to give it to you if you don't have a father, man. Well, men at home, like, and then it comes to a situation where men, like, they have to be gone. That way they can still get the benefits, because the social worker will come, and if a man's there, then you lose your shit. And if the woman's not working, or if the woman and man are working, but they're barely making ends meet, and no part of things that's helping them feed their kids and themselves is having those government programs help them out, then you got to do what you got to do. Like, all right, I'll go away and then I'll just come back. But when they start showing up randomly, you can't risk it. You do what you have to do for kids. Now it takes the father out of the home, and then you have generation after generation of men not being in the home. And it's about how 70% of black kids are born out of wedlock. And that's a problem, I guess, for them. I don't give a fuck. That has nothing to do with me. But it's tragic to those kids who want that. I can understand how a kid would want his father and his mother, how it benefits a child to have his father and his mother there. But what you're going to end up having is a situation where white feminism wanted black women to latch on. But, like, you always see as equals. It's stupid for you to think you weren't. You are seen as equals. You're seen as less than nothing, just like us. If we ain't shit, they definitely looking at y'all like y'all ain't shit. And that's the fuck happened. So it's black feminism. It's like, oh, they don't want to marry. They have these super high standards. Like, dude, that's most women. A 300-pound woman, for the most part, still thinks that she should be able to get the same man Heidi Klum can get. Like, and that's, hey, all hell having high hopes. And or that no man should be no man should be criticizing them for their weight or their look. But with what feminism did was actually hurt the black community more. and it's about how black women get more abortions, and black women use a lot of the government subsidies, or just the poor. But I guess black women, because it's easier to just focus in on that. But you're right. Black feminism really hasn't done anything for black women. Feminism has for all the things that feminism got to black women, white women got. That's just it. And it's a situation where, like, you've created the trash bin, which is what a lot of black women are. There's very few just straight out black feminists. A lot of them are trash bins. Most women are trash bins. It's just a different spectrum of trash bins. Traditional feminists. Like, that's the landscape. That's how the field is set. But my thing about dudes get mad at it, that nigga, so what? So the fuck what? You just don't date these hoes. You just don't. You don't have to. So getting mad about what feminism is done in the black community is none of our concern. I mean, for the niggas who are dead set on just marrying black women and wanting to be that work, that utility, hey, my nigga, sorry, not how the game is played anymore. That shit's gonna be there, and it's not going anywhere. Like, once you create a matriarchal system, especially one where it's overtly beneficial to one group of racist women, one particular racist women, they're not going to get rid of it. That's why you see so many men like, I'm not dating black chicks. Dating hood black chicks. Like, why? Because there's these words, but that's why black men have been nicked out for the longest. Like, I'ma just fucking go on about my business. Like, black men aren't marrying anymore. No. Why? So you get tax breaks. Okay. But all the money that I'm making is going to someone else. It can potentially go to someone else at the drop of a hat on a whim. Just because you don't love me anymore. You found a better deal. That doesn't help. That doesn't help me. Doesn't help the men. Now, I'm not an MRA, but that's a situation where I want my homeboys to keep their money. Or do whatever they want with it. They want to keep it for themselves or not. That's up to them. But at least have that option. You know what, I want FIFA wool. I want to go shopping and buy some clothes. You have money. You have money. Go buy yourself. You don't ever buy me anything. No, I don't. That's starting to be what has started to really seep in to what men are doing. But then you have the younger generation of guys that their whole life has been trying to appease the black feminists. That's their whole life. And so they can't get out of that. They'll never get out of it. A lot of them will never get out of that. MGTOW isn't for everybody. And I think black feminism has shown the worst of feminism. The absolute worst. And I don't think it's going to change now that the cat is out of the bag.